Every company is adopting AI coding assistants. Developers can now create code faster than ever. But that creates a new problem. Code velocity is increasing while delivery, security, governance, and production readiness are still stuck in manual workflows. This demo shows how Harness turns AI-generated code into safe, governed, production-ready software delivery, starting directly from the developer's IDE. We begin with a customer-facing issue in a banking application. The interface is visibly broken. We will fix it using AI agents, and that needs a safe path to production. Let's review the Harness pipeline and the flow we'll go through. After the fix and the PR is created by Cursor, Harness will come in with the PR validation. Here, our first AI worker agent will ensure that it's a safe change. After that, Harness STO will orchestrate multiple security scanners, prioritizing and deduplicating vulnerabilities in real time. Here we use governance policies to trigger our security worker agent only in case of critical or high vulnerabilities, fixing it automatically. Next step is change management that is native in Harness for approvals and ticket updates. After the PR is merged, we start our deploy stage. Here, Harness brings you safety by rollouting gradually the change with a native Canary deployment. Continuous verification uses AI to validate your business transaction health using your observability tools as source. We finish it with automatic AI-based UI testing, and a critical topic is rollback. Harness provides automatic rollbacks for deployment and quality issues. In our example, the first deploy will fail because a bad manifest, and a worker agent will fix it automatically. So let's move to action and see what an agentic developer experience looks like with Cursor and Harness. Okay, I'm in my Cursor IDE, and from here I have a seamless experience without context switching. In the left, you can see the Harness extension, where I can have visibility on pipeline status, build artifacts, security issues, and access step logs. Harness extension is also integrated with Cursor Agent, allowing you to use Harness MCP to troubleshoot and take any action quickly while bringing context from the current execution. Okay, let's troubleshoot this pipeline failure. By the time I ask here in the extension and click Submit, Cursor Agent has all the context needed and pass it along to Harness MCP. Now we can see Cursor and Harness MCP working in an analysis, so let's wait a couple seconds to complete. The result includes detailed information about the pipeline execution, including details on the vulnerabilities detected by STO. However, the root cause of the failure was a policy guardrail that prevented the pipeline to continue with critical vulnerabilities. Now let's get to the application fix. So let's prompt Cursor Agent for a troubleshoot and fix. Now, Cursor is working in the inner loop, analyzing the codebase, and before fixing, it's going to create a ticket, which will be picked up by Harness later for agentic updates, governance, and approvals, and also Slack notifications to keep the communication aligned across the delivery lifecycle. Now we have the root cause identified. The code is fixed by Cursor Agent. The pull request generated by Cursor with the suggested changes triggers the Harness PR validation pipeline we explored earlier. Here we can see that Cursor started to monitor it automatically. So now let's use Harness extension to have a graphical visualization and execution details. Harness is cloning the codebase, using cache intelligence to speed up builds, also faster unit tests by selecting only the tests related to the code changed, and now our Harness AI worker agent is reviewing the PR details to generate a verdict. Now it's time for security scanning. Harness STO is orchestrating two different scanners, and we can see here that it became red due a policy violation. Let's click in the Security tab and explore the details. Here we can see that 16 new vulnerabilities were introduced in this PR, where 7 are high. Let's explore that directly in STO. We are now in the Harness console with a prioritized and deduplicated vulnerabilities list across all scanners. Let's deep dive in one vulnerability. Here we have all the details about the vulnerability, including AI remediation. From here, we can create a new PR with the fix. We are not doing this for now because we have a worker agent in place that will not only fix it, but also update the ticket and open the PR. Let's explore it. This is the pipeline execution visualization. We can see our security remediator worker agent acting after a policy evaluation failure in the security scanner. Now it's time to review the changes, merge, and deploy the application. I'm now in my code repository, and you can see that we have 2 new pull requests. Let's review this one that was created by Cursor and validated by Harness Worker Agent. This is the PR review from Harness. As you can see, it's a very detailed report that assesses changes, risks, review tests, and make follow-up questions to the developer, ensuring that there is no risk to move it ahead. Also, this is the Jira ticket with whole change history. Let's come back to the IDE and review the PR review execution after the security remediation. Here we can see that the pipeline passed successfully, no security agent this time, as high vulnerabilities are gone. With that, I confidently merged both PRs and the deploy stage was triggered. Let's review it. Coming back to Harness console, we can see that the Canary deployment has failed. The rollback strategy was immediately activated, automatically undoing the change, and also starting an AI Kubernetes agent for a review and fix. The Harness worker agent found a manifest issue and automatically created a new PR with the fix. The PR contains all the details, including the failed pipeline reference, root cause, evidence with logs, and the resolution. This saves engineering time and increased quality. So everything is in place right now, and we are ready to redeploy. Let's merge this PR and see that in Harness again. Okay, after the auto fix, the deployment stage was executed successfully. As we discussed before, we are using continuous verification with Datadog to detect any anomaly in metrics or logs. The Datadog metrics are healthy, so Harness went ahead and did the full rolling deploy. Finally, to ensure that the application UI is healthy and fixed, Harness executes an AI-based browser test automation where we can see the misaligned boxes fixed and the transfer flow working correctly. Harness turns AI velocity into production confidence, governing, securing, remediating, and verifying every change from the IDE to production. Thanks for watching.